And this is what Tyrone loves to promote on social media. So when I say black women are attacked on all sides, we are attacked on all sides. So if black women had half a mind, they would stop birthing them. I tell them I don't feed them, fuck them, fight them, date them when I birth their children because they just grow up to unalive you, sexually assault you, or do some kind of heinous crime against you or your kids. So once again, this is what nappy headed Daquan had to say. Black women love to say they are the least protected. I say the babies in their wombs and their homes are the least protected. Thank God for abortion. If I was dumb enough to find myself in a situation where I was pregnant by Tyrone, you best believe I would fly out the country. I would go to Canada and get the shit done if I had to. I'd fly to Europe and get it done. I would even go to Mexico and get it done. But I bet you I won't be dumb enough to keep that baby and be stuck with him 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for him to use and abuse me. For my kids to grow up in poverty and then working 2 jobs and the paper out and I get $5 in child support. But let's talk about what y'all do to little black kids on a daily basis. Boom, there you go. Chicago dad blamed a shocking culprit after allegedly unaliving his infant son, then propping the baby up in the stroller before handing him to his mother. Now, I don't know what to tell you. That's some real wicked, sick shit right there. I thought they said they made the best fathers, huh? Then they said they made the best fathers and they're the most active fathers. I could do these stories all day, every day. And matter of fact, I'm going to start doing these stories. I'm going to start my series, Dear Tyrone. You're unaliving and essaying your children. How come they'll never talk about that? Have y'all noticed that? They never, ever, ever wanted to talk about that. So let me pull up this story right quick. Let me go to something that I just came across. Oh, here we go. Man faces capital murder charge in death of infant daughter who was sexually assaulted. So, black women and young girls are sexually assaulted before the age of 18, and I see as high as 90%. Just about every black woman I have ever met or known or worked with, and I have worked with these kind of kids, and then when you talk to them and get to know them and get into their story, you find out that they were being essayed by the father, an uncle, a cousin. And when I say little black girls have never been protected, oh my God, it's enough to just make your blood just boil. So let's watch this.
A very disturbing story, and we do want to warn you, the details are extremely difficult to hear. A father facing a judge accused of killing his baby girl while sexually assaulting her.
23-year-old Luis Luna is facing capital murder charges. Deputies found his 9-month-old daughter unresponsive at an A-Leaf apartment complex last week.
Channel 2's Brittany Jeffers was inside the courtroom for Luna's appearance and is joining us now live. Brittany, he hasn't gone before a judge yet, right?
Yeah, that is correct. Luna was scheduled to appear in court at 10 o'clock this morning, but according to the judge, they're running a little behind on those court dates, so that will happen sometime later this afternoon. But as you mentioned, the details in this case are absolutely horrific. And looking over those court documents that we just received in it, it says that Luna is accused of blocking the child's nose and mouth with an unknown object. And according to the Harris County Sheriff's Office, they were called out to an apartment complex in the 15,000 block of West Park for an unresponsive infant. EMS treated that 9-month-old child, but she was later pronounced dead at the hospital. According to the Sheriff's Office, an autopsy revealed that the infant was sexually assaulted and died due to asphyxiation. Homicide investigators say they believe that the baby's father, Luis Luna, is accused of her murder, and he has been charged with capital murder. Now, again, today he will face a
So let's pull this up one more time. So he looks to be Afro-Latino, don't matter. The Dusties are the same all around the globe. I don't care if it's here, Latin America, Jamaica, Africa. Black children have never been safe around none of these kings. But yet they want to talk about black women 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. I'm going to start posting these stories every time I find one. Dear Tyrone, why are you essaying your daughters? Why are you unaliving your babies? Why are you unaliving your children? I bet you they don't want to talk about that. This here is just sick, disgusting, and sad. A little baby. Who could do that to a little baby? I just had a little baby at my house not too long ago. Let me see. Little girl about 6 months old. You know, one of my friends needed to go do some stuff and this and this and that, and she didn't have a babysitter. And I said, well, I tell you what, get the baby to me and just bring the clothes, the diapers, the wipes, and all that stuff. And Auntie Misha gonna take care of it. And I had the best time ever with the little baby. I was like, oh my God, I'm so in love with this little girl. She's just the cutest little thing. Who in the hell could think of doing something that's sick to a child, to a helpless child, a little baby? The black community is full of this stuff, but they don't want to talk about that. Black women, they abort their babies. Black women, and y'all do some sick, horrible, heinous things to your own goddamn kids. So keep quiet. I don't care where they from. They can holler about, oh, this is a tether. This is this. This is all around the world. South Africa, Jamaica, Brazil. Don't matter. Little black girls are not safe around any of these dudes. I hate black women keep having these kings babysit their children. And when I think back on some of Princella's old videos, like she said, men are not designed to be around women and children. That's why when you look at nature, when a woman is finished mating and they have the kids, it gets to be a bunch of women and the babies. When you bring males into close proximity, well, this is what happens. That baby left this world in the most heinous way, and it just makes my blood boil. Makes my blood boil. But y'all get real quiet about that, Daquan. Black women, you got to start protecting your children. Stop having males around your children. Stop having them watching your children, because these dudes here, only thing they think about is sticking their peen into anything and a baby girl would do. Their own daughters. This is just sick and disgusting. Talk about that, Daquan. Talk about that. I bet you y'all keep quiet in your podcast. And I'm out.